A trip of 500 kilometers on one charge, a recharge from 0 to full in 10 minutes, maintaining 80% of your charge capacity for 800 cycles or 240,000 miles, and all with minimal safety concerns. This is what Toyota is promising everyone with their new battery technology. The solid-state battery being introduced by Toyota promises to be a game-changer not just for electric vehicles, but for the entire industry. Let us take a look at Toyota's insane new solid-state battery. Toyota has been the world leader in sustainable transportation for a decade now. Toyota was the first company to popularize hybrid vehicles. These vehicles use both an internal combustion engine and a battery to increase the vehicle's mileage and reduce fuel consumption. Toyota's Prius series of hybrid vehicles today is synonymous with green transportation. Similar to their Prius and hybrid cars project, Toyota is looking to set industry standards for green transportation with their new solid-state battery-powered electric vehicle. Toyota is currently a world leader in solid-state battery technology, according to industry experts. Toyota and the Japanese government is spending a lot in research and development to make solid-state batteries affordable and easy to manufacture on a large scale. Toyota has itself announced that it will be spending $13.6 billion of its own money on the development of battery technology. According to Nikkei Asia, Toyota will be introducing the first electric vehicle with a solid-state battery by 2028. Japanese company Nissan is also planning for a similar timeline. Both manufacturers are being helped by the Japanese government, which has put together a 2 trillion yen or about $19.2 billion fund to support companies researching this field. But Toyota is sitting on top of the solid-state battery technology with over 1,000 patents on solid-state batteries to their name. According to the European Patent Office and the International Energy Agency, Toyota made the largest patent applications on solid-state technology between 2014 and 2018. The shift toward the new battery technology will also have an effect on companies further down the supply chain. Japanese auto materials makers are rushing to set up the necessary infrastructure to supply automakers. Mitsui Mining and Smelting, commonly known as Mitsui Kanzuku, will start up a pilot facility that will make solid electrolytes for the batteries. It's important to note that solid-state batteries still need lithium to work, so even with a complete shift from current battery tech to solid-state, we won't escape the need to keep mining this element. The Japanese government will also help companies procure lithium, given that the element is in limited global supply. Toyota is also partnering up with major battery manufacturers like Panasonic, Toshiba, and Catel. Just a few days ago, Toyota gave us a glimpse of their new line of battery-powered electric vehicles that uses a solid-state battery. In a short video released by Toyota, we can see the vehicle during a road test. The vehicle shown in the video appears to be a version of Toyota's LQ concept, which first debuted at the 2019 Tokyo Motor Show. Since then, this concept vehicle has also made it in a series of commercials for the Tokyo Olympic Games. We can see a larger decal on the side that says all solid-state battery in the video. Toyota's Chief Technology Officer Masahiko Maeda confirmed that the first prototype vehicle running solid-state battery has been ready since June last year. Toyota's Vice President of Mobility Communications, Shiro Takimoto, while talking to The Drive, said, "Based on that data, we continue to make improvements, and in August last year, we obtained license plate registration for vehicles equipped with all solid-state batteries and conducted test drives." This is exciting news for battery-powered electric vehicles of the future. It means that there is progress being made to make BEV even more convenient and widespread. So, how do solid-state batteries actually work? As the name suggests, it has something to do with being in a solid state. But more seriously, solid-state batteries are battery technology that employs solid electrodes and a solid electrolyte. This is different from regular batteries like lithium-ion and lithium polymer that use liquid or polymer gel electrolytes. A solid-state battery uses a solid electrolyte to regulate ions and allow the flow of electrons from one electrode to the other. Every battery has three critical components: two electrodes and an electrolyte that links those electrodes. The negative electrode is called the anode, and the positive one is called the cathode. The electrolyte is the connection between these two. The electrolyte allows ions to travel through it to combine with the anode or cathode. This depends on whether the battery is charging or discharging. This chemical reaction allows the flow of electrical charge between the electrodes, allowing the battery to convert the energy stored as chemical potential into electric power when the battery is discharging. Conversely, when the battery is charging, the ion flow is reversed and now the electric energy is being used to transfer energy to chemical potential energy in the battery. In conventional battery technology like lithium-ion batteries, these are the ones where the electrolyte is in a liquid form. Very simply put, this is the main difference between a solid-state battery and a regular battery. Solid-state batteries offer many advantages over current battery technologies. These batteries are much safer, can last for more charging cycles, provide greater capacity and faster charging times. All of these are ideal features that customers look for in their electric vehicles. Just looking at it from a user experience, solid-state batteries drastically reduce recharging times, making the experience not that much longer than the act of filling an ICE vehicle up with fuel. In fact, Toyota is promising that its new EVs will be fully charged from flat in 10 minutes, and a single charge will give a range of 500 kilometers. Solid-state batteries are also safer. By replacing liquid electrolytes used in current batteries with solid material, the batteries are far less flammable, which allows them to run in a wider temperature window. Solid-state batteries can achieve greater power delivery and faster charging times due to the lower risk of thermal runaway. Solid-state battery technology has been challenging to master. Creating a robust solid-state battery that can stand up to the rigors of automotive use has proven challenging. New batteries must also hold up to repeated charge and discharge cycles without failure if they are to serve as a reliable power source for electric vehicles. Another problem is scalability. Hundreds of gigawatt hours of battery capacity will be needed for future EVs, so companies must figure out how to produce high-performance solid-state batteries in massive numbers while keeping costs affordable. Currently, solid-state batteries are expensive to produce. The world is moving towards making EVs more affordable, and solid-state batteries, at least for now, aren't helping on that front. We know that Toyota is making significant plays in the solid-state battery space. In April 2020, Toyota established Prime Planet Energy and Solutions, a joint venture with Panasonic to develop vehicle batteries with a focus on solid-state batteries. Toyota has already set a timeline to deliver its first solid-state powered EV by 2028. Toyota vowed at an earnings conference on May 12 to sell 8 million electrified vehicles in 2030, with fuel cell vehicles and EVs accounting for a quarter of that estimate. They are taking advantage of the $19.2 billion fund set up by the Japanese government to develop solid-state batteries at a huge scale as soon as possible. And it isn't just Toyota that is taking advantage of the government support to push for solid-state batteries. Other Japanese car manufacturers like Nissan also expect their first solid-state powered EV by 2028. Toyota's solid-state batteries would totally change the electric vehicle market as they offer substantially better performance than any other technology. Toyota might be leading on the solid-state battery race, but other companies like BMW, Mercedes, and Volkswagen are hot on their heels with their own proprietary solid-state technology.